master bedroom and lay with me in the big nice bed if you go home right now. Everything was stolen. You have every right to be violent, but don't be violent. I know that you're angry right now, but don't do karate chops and don't do spin kick and don't do punches or any of it, but do guns and do knives. But go home and come home with me. Listen, you are a special boy. And you're beautiful, and Daddy loves you very much. And your daddy loves you an extremely great deal. And if you go home right now, I promise you, you can have a Lego set. If you go home right now, we're going to, you know what, on the way home, for us to get in a big bed together, and we are going to watch SpongeBob movie. SpongeBob movie. On the way home, we're going to stop by Target, and you can pick out a Lego set up to $30 this time. And everybody knows that $30 got you a pretty kick-ass Lego set in the 90s, okay? And I know it's a smaller Lego set these days, but it's at least a car, a spaceship, a vehicle with 2 minifigures, okay? $29.99 and not a penny more, but you can go and pick it out. You can pick out which one you want. And if you want to do 2 $15 Lego sets, that's fine with me. Sometimes it feels like you get more bang for your buck, but you're a very special boy, and I love you, and you can get in the bed with us tonight until 9:30, and then you've got to go back to your own room, but you're very important to us, okay? We're going to watch, I'll let you watch PG-13 tonight. We're going to do a big PG-13, but you've got to sleep in your own bed after 9:30. Go home. Continue to blow everything up and be super pissed off. You have every reason to. But go home and you will get Lego set and we will watch movie.
Hello, this is Arnie. You might know me from the movie Twins or the movie Kindergarten Cop. Is this Coke or is it powdered sugar? Would you like to go live with me? Well, then come to DLive.tv/
Murder the media.
and you'll have a great time there. It's as simple as that.
Hey, you.
So I guess I should, this is going...
Got something special for you. You're not a narc, are you?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. Don't just tell anybody.
So powerful that pops your ears. Happened to me today. Such a vacuum that my ears finished popping from my flights.
I do that all the time now.
And we're live.
I had... Yeah,
stand up.
nobody can hear you though right now. But I will say this. One of these days we'll get you a microphone.
No. You said no one can hear me?
No, because you don't have a microphone in front of you.
That's good. Okay.
But I will say this. A friend of mine had his gallbladder removed, right? And he said the doctor told him, he said he asked the doctor, he goes, so what does a gallbladder do? What's going to happen after I have it removed? Because it burst, you know. It caused big
friend,
problems.
by the way.
He had to have surgery. Anyway, the doctor goes, your body is a gallbladder. It's like an appendix. It doesn't do shit. You'll be fine. You don't need to do anything different. So apparently, this guy, after the gallbladder surgery, we're talking about from that point until now, every time he has to fart, he's got to be very, very careful because he sharts constantly. Now,
Just a friend.
And this friend said he looked into it, and he goes, no, the gallbladder turns out, yeah, it does do something. It introduces bile into the digestive tract, which binds to fat, which makes the fat solid. So without the gallbladder,
His friend's gallbladder.
he, they can look up your fucking surgery records, right? So without his friend's, my friend's gallbladder,
I'm reinforcing you.
he, whenever he farts, there's no bile introduced into the system.
Into his friend's system.
He sharks.
Correct. Not every time, but a lot of the times. Now, what a lot of people don't know is, if you have, this is a kind of a PSA here, if you have had your gallbladder removed, and you notice whenever you try to fart, you shit your pants a little bit, you can actually put, it's called, you can check this out on Amazon, even though they're the fucking enemy. Go to Amazon and put in ox bile. And you can get bile from an oxen, take it in pill form, and it'll do the same thing that your gallbladder or your friend's gallbladder did.
Can you get it
Does
in?
your friend's gallbladder ox bile have any effect? Or is it...
He said he did. So what our studio audience is asking is, well, did your friend notice when he took the ox bile any difference? And my friend actually addressed that. He said, not really, but I never took it regularly, is what he said, end quote.
Is there an injectable format of ox bile?
Like where
instead
you
of
could take a
pills?
needle and put it right into your intestine?
Yeah, instead of like almost like an insulin shot. Like I could just be like, all right, I know I'm gonna need to shit and fart, so I'm gonna.
You're an alcoholic.
Say we got to get your microphone because nobody can hear you.
Yeah, either we're gonna mic you or
But we don't have one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I got an idea. If you go into the what we call here the production room, but I'm going to break the fourth wall if that's okay with you for a second.
oh boy, all right, if we're gonna break the fourth wall, let's
It's
break
actually the shitter room. If you go into the shitter room, you dig around on the table with all the stuff on it. I think there's a microphone in there.
There's also a camera on the toilet. We call it the shitter cam.
Mm-hmm.
And if you talk directly into the bowl, they could hear you as well.
It looks like a Telegram selfie video.
Just do your show. I'm scared.
Our live audience is scared because of, well, you know, we're a pretty infamous channel now. We are an infamous channel.
I got a...
By the way, this infamous channel is in stunning 4K now. Do you see the quality on me?
No.
Do you see these weird frame skips? My hair looks thicker.
Now so are the frame skips the channel or the camera, or is it the software not able to process it fast enough?
Might be a combo of both.
Okay.
Might be a combo of both. It's a new camera. It's the Logitech Brio. Ooh. Logitech Brio. And okay, I lied. It's a 4K camera, but I can't figure out 4K yet. But it's in 1080 now. Mm-hmm. And I think the stream is in 1080. I could be wrong. I kind of want to check those stream settings. But at least it looks crystal clear on my end.
I tell you what, pan to me, and thank you. And if you want to check that, go ahead, and I'll go ahead and talk to the audience real quick. I'll address them on what's going on. But let me just tell the studio audience and you.
No, it's still in 720, so they're still getting the same shit.
I thought this looked horrible. I'm not going to lie. I thought it looked like shit. I thought the old camera looked the exact same, but
No, you're
this
at a
one's
weird
darker.
angle from it, but I look way better. Normally I'm the fuzzy one. I look like way more detailed.
We always had that problem with the other one. It was one person was blurry, the other one wasn't. Hold on.
Content.
No.
way better.
Whoa,
way
whoa.
better. See? Yeah.
It did fix.
Yeah.
So
You keep scooting over off the frame and shit. And
Well, I'll stay
camera
here.
can't
I'll
keep
stay
up.
right here. But we're boring the audience.
Do I smell that bad? Like, just scoot the chair over a little. You're like leaning.
Yes,
like
you do. I'm not going to lie.
well, then it's no difference. You should be used to it.
Can I point something out?
Sure.
First of all, let me check this mic because I don't know if we remember we adjusted the mic and I go save the profile as is.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm peaking. Okay, I look good. The microphone levels look good. Sorry guys,
Go a little higher.
new camera, new look. So we're kind of we're testing on the fly here.
We are building a lot of things for a brand new Thunderdome TV, soon to be on a new platform. And with the new platform, much like when we went to DLive, those fucking faggot cocks up. I can't say that on.
Can you say that on YouTube?
No, I can't say that.
Can you say that on Facebook?
Those awful hooligans, those disgusting people that run that garbage platform.
DLive?
DLive, yeah.
Yeah.
When we went to DLive, we kind of introduced a new theme, a new layout, a new vibe to the show and everything.
And to their platform.
And to their platform. There was no other show like ours
We
on there.
shook it up.
And
Kept freezing.
there was no nothing else like that on there. And we've been removed from there. Those disgusting
They killed us.
imbeciles.
They
Nuked
killed
us.
Nick Fuentes. They killed our good friends GloomTube.
GloomTube. Yeah.
And they did it.
Friends of the network.
So I did some digging on what happened with DLive. And what happened was, and I don't think this is an excuse. I think that you caved. And I'm very disappointed in you. Matter of fact, I got two emails from him. One was from way earlier today. One was from about an hour ago. The one from way earlier today says, hey, your account has been suspended on DLive. And I go, that's great. That's fucking wonderful. Ironically, not YouTube or Facebook. So DLive caved before YouTube or Facebook. Isn't that weird?
Exactly, Atticus. They killed their biggest channels, and we held the record twice for highest grossing stream on their network, on their garbage network, their dog shit network. So, hey, you're welcome for all the fucking money you made off of us. Fuck you.
Don, I don't know if Don is... This is entirely different. We had moderators on DLive. We had everything. But, Don, if you're listening, could you send to the whiteboard the screen caps of the two separate DLive emails? So one of them said, hey, it's DLive, just checking in, just want you to know your account's suspended. And I was like, oh, fuck. I woke up to that.
Yeah.
And I go, I knew it was coming.
I mean, we were already, what was it, like a day or two before, we had already got the memo that all lemons donated after January 6th will eventually be refunded.
For everybody or for specific channels?
No, for our list of channels. It was the same list.
I did not see the list until today. I'm not saying it didn't exist,
The list
but I didn't see it.
It was the same list of everybody that got booted. In order, Fuentes, Alaska, us, which I'm honored to be third ranked on the list.
Third is good.
GloomTube, Lowell's,
Good guy.
and maybe two others. But it said they were booted, but we only got a notice that the lemons would be refunded. And then today we got the notice we were nuked. I'm sorry if I'm rambling.
No, you're not rambling. I'm trying to keep up with the comments because it's different than DLive, so
Yeah.
it's a little more difficult. So Teddy Humphreys it's me. It's Phil Normally.
Yeah.
That's the old thing. What do you call it?
That was Phil Nomerly's old alter ego.
That's
now he
actually-
goes by his real name.
It's actually no. I'm gonna be honest because
Really?
I feel like we're being genuine with people.
You're breaking the fourth wall again?
I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, jeez.
Phil Nomerly's not a real name, but I feel like I know you guys, and I can be candid with you. Teddy Humphreys, as lame as it sounds, is actually my real name.
And I'm going to be honest with you guys. My actual real name is right here. It's Peepus McCarthy. And I'm not proud of the name. I think Dick Nicarlo sounds way cooler. But, you know. It's okay. It's just expensive studio equipment.
What just happened?
Nothing. I'm just giving him shit.
No, it wasn't that. I did this, right? Now this says news, correct?
Don't hit that one. If you want the news, it's right there.
You see how I was confused.
I
So,
know.
breaking news, everybody. We've been lying the whole time about our names. You got old Teddy Humphreys here, and you also got Peepus McCarthy.
Peepus McCarthy. And please don't mispronounce it. It's an embarrassing...
How do you say it?
Name
Just
it
so
enough.
I don't want them.
Peepus McCarthy.
That's how you say it.
Peepus.
Peepus.
Yeah. I think it's Gaelic for something like dickhead or... I don't know.
You should look into. You should get a 23andMe.
I'm too embarrassed to even look at it. I'm a mutt. All right? I'm a gross mutt.
I thought you were 100% Italian, which means
Why does everybody think that?
which means 80% Italian and 20% more.
Let me show you a common thing, right? With Italians, most full Italians, You also notice they have a very buzzard-like nose. I know I do this a lot, but Italians as well have a very, very staunch nose.
Some people call
right
it,
there.
I think it's called a Roman nose.
Okay, I call it a bird beak.
And I only know that because there was a Marty Robbins song called Strawberry Roan. Now, if you're not a Marty Robbins fan, you should try it.
You're not missing anything. Oh, my bad. You're not missing anything.
You know what my favorite thing about Marty Robbins is?
Nobody's heard of him?
Oh, that's not true. Everybody's heard of Marty Robbins. One, he was a great guy.
Yeah.
Just a great all-around guy. But two, if you were to listen to the vast majority of his songs, a motherfucker dies in every single one of them. Real Western shit.
Ooh.
It's like if you were to watch... what's the name of some of the more Westerns we got? Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Oh, The Rifleman.
The Rifleman.
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
If y'all watch those old American Westerns...
Germany! Oh, I missed
Germany!
it. I
Oh,
missed it.
shit.
Sorry.
What were those actors actually from?
Dusseldorf? I mean, Germany.
Germany! But if you go back and you watch these old Westerns, I mean, somebody... Like, there's always the bad... They're the dumbest shows, but I love them. They're so entertaining to me. Even though every episode is the exact same.
I like a Western that's paced good.
Paced?
Yeah.
Well, the old TV shows were all paced the exact same.
Yeah.
Opening...
I guess the movies were paced better, maybe.
Opening scene. Oh, it's just our known, friendly, wholesome characters doing their wholesome stuff.
You know my least favorite thing about that Tarantino, the Grateful Eight?
Hateful Eight?
That's what I meant. Hateful
Well,
Eight?
I thought you might have been joking. Like
No,
getting that wrong on the Grateful Eight?
No, I've been
That
drinking.
changes everything.
I've been drinking. Hateful Eight, my least favorite thing about it, it was, in a sense, it was too accurate to Westerns because there was I would say a quarter of the movie is just showing the landscape and just traveling by horse. Snowy mountains,
Okay, I got a better...
horse-drawn carriage.
I got a way better comparison than Hateful Eight, which is a movie I like.
Hold on. We'll fix it.
There it is. Which is a movie I like.
Yeah?
Now, I always give Westerns a lot of leeway, right?
Yeah.
But you said, it's all this landscape and traveling, and they keep showing all the scenery and shit. That's what I hated most about Red Dead Revolver 2. Was it Red Dead Redemption or Revolver?
The most recent Red Dead game.
Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
Part 2. Well, you know, with all that creativity and shit they put into it, you think they would have put a little more creativity into the title.
I know you play video games, you fucking nerd.
Okay, I will explain that. So, I
kidding.
said for many, many years, I go, I'm never buying another console or a video game unless there is a sequel to one of the greatest games ever, which was Red Dead Redemption.
That's true. You have always said that. In fact, I thought you had it tattooed on you.
I
that
do.
You were so solid in that stance.
I do.
Oh.
In a way. I mean, it's open to interpretation.
It's a figurative tattoo.
Exactly.
On my soul.
It's true.
Okay.
So anyway, so I get Red Dead Redemption 2, and I sit down to play it. Now, keep in mind, I am ready to go.
Yeah.
And Rockstar is like, you can't play it until 10:30 tonight, and then we launch, and it's gonna be great.
So they gave you the pre-install?
I got the pre-install. I got
Those
everything.
are nice when they do that.
The game goes live. I'm so excited. I'm taking pictures of my TV and shit, and I'm sending it to all my friends who I know don't have the game, and I'm like, bitch. And I start playing it, and look, cinematically, it was amazing. Incredibly well done. But about 30 minutes into it, I go, okay, one, I feel like I'm at work. And two, all this cinematography and shit is great, but I just want to get to where the fuck I'm trying to go, and I don't want to take a 20-minute horse ride. This is 20 minutes in real time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
ever since
it's
then,
too realistic.
Yeah, ever since then I go, I'm done. I'm done with video games.
I'm going to say this. I'm trying to keep up with chat. And what I liked about DLive was I memorized most
Hey, Maverick, too late. Ha! Joke's on you. Sorry, go ahead. He
Hope
said
y'all
he
get
hopefully
AIDS.
got AIDS, yeah.
I have hepatitis D. Is that close enough? Yeah, I'm sure Maverick is a regular to our channel, at least probably on DLive. And most of these names I'm recognizing. Exalted Patriarch, Crumb Vision. I know you. I know you guys.
Yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Thanks for coming over here temporarily until we figure out the next step, because YouTube is not going to last.
We should tell them. Yeah, we are in a interim...
Let's just end YouTube right now. Showing my dick. Not really.
We won't have any more platforms. Jesus.
Oh no, we would get very popular.
Just do it. Show your dick.
We would get very popular with the female audience.
Just show your dick.
Just show it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it. Pulling it out.
There we go. Look at that stunning 4K camera.
What the
We are coming in
fuck?
clearer than ever before.
I've noticed.
You guys are seeing this, right? Like, you could see the pores on my face. Look at that. Wow. It's like how all the media covers my photo.
I feel like I'm watching. I feel like I'm watching GoldenEye in Nintendo 64. Look, I'm a Russian soldier.
Just so you know, that is Teddy Humphreys. Ah. Nope. Hold on. There we go.
Echo Chamber says, "How do you guys do that? It's a secret."
It's a secret Echo
Maximum
Chamber
production.
podcast.
Don KZ, thanks for following
Who's
us over
that?
here. I don't know, but
A new follower somehow on YouTube?
never seen
Don
him
KZ.
before.
But I really hope Donks and Don Jolly come over.
I hope that everybody that's watching this now is put on a YouTube/Google watch list and not able to download anything off the Play Store. Ooh, man. So scared. Fuck you. Not really. Disavowed Podcast says, I seen one news source covering your face in the video, but then they had the tweet down below with your face showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did,
Yeah.
when I started reading that, I didn't know where it was going.
How to super chat. That's the thing. I don't know how to use any YouTube functions other than I know Restream goes to it. Your Facebook link is broken.
Who gives a shit?
You found us on YouTube, so who cares?
Can we all collectively say, hey, Facebook, go fuck yourself?
Fuck you.
Shit, I'm drunk, so I can't remember if it was today or last night. No, it was this morning, early this morning. I get a message on Facebook Messenger, and I go, "Oh, I should respond to this." You know, whoever it was asked me a question, so I clicked a message out, and then I hit send, and then it says, "This message could not be sent."
Oh yeah.
And I go, "Oh, that's weird."
Well, I think what's weirder is I kind of replied a little dickishly.
Yeah.
If I could go with my alter ego, a little dickishly. That happened to me even before I got kicked off Facebook. I'm surprised it hasn't happened to you sooner. That happened to me, 2018 when I was removed? 2019?
Oh, well, I've gone through several.
2019.
I've gone through several accounts or whatever, but I hadn't seen this one in a while. And now, keep in mind, I don't post anything on Facebook from this account that got banned, and it's my last account. I don't have another one. I don't have a sock account. And no, I'm not just saying that so Facebook will see me say that and stop looking. I literally had one account left on Facebook that I made many years ago that I would always use for a backup, and it says, "You're suspended for 29 days and 23 hours." And I go, "Yeah, I don't give a shit. I use Messenger to talk to my mother, who hopefully will leave that shit soon."
Here's what's really weird. I'm noticing there's an even bigger delay to YouTube for some reason with a lot of our people. They're commenting on something from 3 topics ago.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't look at Billum Acta's last 2 ports. Now I know who Old Tor 520 is.
Oh yeah, like a lot of the names
So I'll
are the
pick
same.
that up.
It's great. But we've got new faces like Maverick, Don KZ, J. Troy, Echo Chamber. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that's-
echo chamber. That looks familiar. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, this is purely temporary, right? Those of you who follow Thunderdome TV know that, you know, Saturday kind of ends the week for Thunderdome TV. And sadly, with losing DLive, we won't have a movie stream tomorrow.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I
It's
wanna
fine.
start
If you
to-
want to watch a movie with me, I'll tell you where I'm at. We'll go watch a movie together. All right.
Do you remember when we used to use Sundays to do things like recreate like backgrounds and film
Yes.
skits and stuff like that? We'll just take that time to get back to that, which I think will have a higher ROI than just watching a movie stream.
We're going back to a lot more skits. I mean, that was the original plan of 2021 anyway. We're going back to a lot more skits. We're going back to... no, that was pretty much it. And but also we are working on finding a new home for the show. And personally, I'd like to know where GloomTube went.
We will touch base with GloomTube. So here's what I'm thinking, and this is a fantasy, right?
You want to pull that up?
Not yet. I will get back to this. But so I was thinking about this. There was like 8 people named very, very publicly who were removed from DLive for obviously bullshit reasons. And we were number 3 on that list, which was flattering. But why wouldn't people take this opportunity to band together and go, hey, we all got fucked on some government, technocracy, tech oligarchy censorship. Let's make ourselves stronger than we ever have been before.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm reaching out to anybody else who might have been banned on DLive because DLive caved to their overlord. Now, keep in mind, DLive is a direct competitor of YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google.
I would say it's a closer direct competitor to Twitch.
Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Right.
Amazon, AWS,
Yeah.
has...
Parlor.
Yeah, they're the ones that host
Oh, I got pissed.
Parlor servers. Go take a piss. I got this. I got it. So AWS is saying, we're not going to host Parlor anymore. Do you see how the technocracy works? And now I'm feeling like the weight of the term technocracy is it's losing its gravity, right? What's more important is that Apple and Google Play have removed Parler. And now Amazon is refusing to host Parler's content. What is Parler going to do? They will either be cowed into complying to survive, or maybe, just maybe, they will fight back and they will say, this is literally a fucking oligarchy. Why isn't the government stepping in and saying there's 2 major companies that control the information that is allowed to get to 3 billion people in the world? Do you not see what's going on?
I think it's pretty sad that DLive cowered. I mean, not only was their platform absolute garbage, it was never completely functional and everything. Never saw it fully functional. But also, when they had the chance to be the better platform they were, to their biggest channels and whatnot.
Yeah, why haven't people noticed yet that when these things happen, when you say, hey, fuck you, everybody respects that.
Yeah.
And when you say, I'll do whatever you say, you
Yeah.
fucking die anyway.
DLive's method of, this is how we're going to compete with Twitch, by bowing to the standards.
Yeah, bowing to the overlords. Sorry, I'll wait. Bowing to the overlords that are literally your direct competition.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. Bowing to your
That's right.
overlord. All right. I give your production today only 1 sombrero.
It's not the worst, though.
I give
It's
my
not none.
performance.
I give my performance 2 sombreros and a side of nachos.
Well, you don't have nachos anymore on the board.
Oh, I'll put them back on just to spite you.
Well, it won't matter today, will it?
Fucking.
John Terry says the plan is everyone is fucked. Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Welcome to Thunderdome TV, BlackVill'd.
Let me just say this. You don't need all these nonsense conveniences. You're just confused. You think that you do. Now, could the proverbial right... By the way, this show brought to you by Truly Lemonade. Truly Lemonade. I'm just trying to get another company to like tweet out, we don't support this.
It'll help us.
I know.
Yeah.
Truly Lemonade. Love this. By the way, guys, seltzers, there's one more level. It's one step up from your traditional seltzers. And that's Truly Lemonade. A little extra kick and a little extra flavor. Same amount of booze, less calories. Something like that. I don't know.
One less carb for a lot more flavor.
And a lot more fun. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Don't worry, you're not going to get drunk.
That's not true.
That is not true. And you will get hungover, too. Sorry, I'm looking for...
No, that's okay. I was
The other thing
finishing
I
my
wanted to-
Truly Lemonade, refreshing. And I noticed it's easier to pick up on the latest comments. And the most recent one I see is Maverick says, y'all gay. Correct.
You don't get AIDS
What?
without being gay.
Exactly. One more level of untouchable. Total homosexuals here on this show.
Oh, Jiz Mahoney actually tunes in on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Hey, where is Jiz? Isn't that kind of funny? The January 6th stuff happens and Jiz Mahoney's not here? No, it's not funny.
I heard he was. I heard he had to babysit a dog. And I go, who does that?
That's called dog sitting.
He's got but he's got a backyard.
Right.
You just put
With a short fence.
Yeah, put the animal out there.
It's a very short fence.
Well, he told me he put up an electric invisible fence. Is this correct?
My dog tore it up.
He's like, I ain't got time.
He
for this.
resisted the shock and he just mauled that fucking fence.
Sounds like a badass. Hey, let's get down to business. One thing I want to point out right away that I think is important, because I'm about to abandon it, and you guys should abandon it. You don't have to pull it up anywhere. It's on this one here.
No, I'm preparing my thing, but I'll pull that up
Okay.
for you. You ready?
Yeah. So I was talking about this earlier. I woke up and I tried to respond to a message on Facebook Messenger, and this isn't the first thing it said. The first thing it said was in like yellow text. It's like, oh, this message wasn't sent, and I go, that never happens unless I've been suspended from Facebook. So I go to Facebook and I try to do a test post, and it goes, you can't post anything for 30 days. And I was like, okay. I click the Learn More button, and it goes, here's our terms of service. And I go, that's not what I'm wanting to know. I'm wanting to know why.
Well, they're so vague with it. Yeah.
Well, they're vague on purpose.
Yeah.
So I go back to my messenger later in the day, because I don't use it very often, because Telegram is way better. But I go back to it hours later, and I open it because I get another message from my dear mother, and it still shows what people send me, right? But where you would click to respond, it says this. And normally I don't read this shit. I just go to my texting platform like a normal person and try to respond to the person on text and go, hey, I can't use my Facebook right now because they're cunts. And but I read the fine print. I took a screenshot of it. Now this is from my phone, and if you read it, it says you can't send messages right now. You can't send messages temporarily as something. Notice there's not a comma because they're stupid. As something you sent in a chat was found to go against our community standards. Do you guys know what this means? They're monitoring what you say, and this is not Facebook. This is Facebook Messenger. They're monitoring what you're saying in private conversations.
Yeah.
Are you done yet? Is your convenience still worth Facebook literally fucking monitoring your conversations between your family and your friends? You're okay
But
with
how am
that.
I going to bitch about AOC and the libtards?
No,
how am
no.
I going to bitch about them with my friends?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You used to get in trouble for bitching about AOC and the libtards, on your Facebook page. Now you can't even say anything on your messenger.
Yeah.
They're watching it. That doesn't freak you out.
Next is your text messages.
Next is your text messages because your providers will cave. Your AT&Ts. You know who will never cave, in my opinion?
Who?
Metro PCS. No contract. You don't need to know my name.
We should look into them for a sponsorship.
Fuck yeah, dude. Carlos Slim
Yeah.
up in this motherfucker.
Yeah. I swear by their service. It's great
I love
service.
Metro PCS.
They
Now,
get the Peepus McCarthy endorsement.
Got bought out by T-Mobile.
Some people say that George Soros runs Metro PCS, though. And I look at them and I go, he owns everything.
Yeah. What doesn't he own at this point? What is he not funding? Can somebody tell me?
I heard a rumor that George Soros, like, so are you a gun owner? No.
No.
Okay. But if you were,
I am not.
you would, me neither. You would notice that if you were to try to buy ammunition right now, it's very scarce.
I've heard.
Very hard. So I had, I forget where. I just made a comment about, it's so hard to find ammunition, right?
Yeah.
And somebody goes, that's because George Soros owns the ammunition factories.
No, that's not a real the more you know. All right? That's...
And I said, don't talk to me ever again.
Yeah.
No, maybe he does. Maybe he does. I don't know. But I think the legitimate reason everybody's out of ammo is because people are freaking out and panicking because we live in a
Yeah.
tyrannical society run by insane people.
I think my favorite thing was that one guy messaging you, Saint Mac or whatever, and he sends you this horribly photoshopped picture.
Do you want to get into that?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Horribly...
go to you. I'll look up
Well,
the
I need to
picture.
ask you... Okay.
Go ahead. No, ask me a question.
I want to ask you because it's going to lead into that.
Okay.
Should I... Okay, guys, hold on. No, I was going to show my video.
I wouldn't do anything
It doesn't show anything.
If you're comfortable with it, I can't tell you don't do it.
Are you saying on my behalf?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't care.
Look,
I'll show it. So,
I don't care. Hold on one second.
sorry guys. Just hold on. Here's something to watch.
Hi. I was on the internet the other day and I was searching for a social media platform and everybody on the big platforms kept hurting me and they beat me and they whipped me and my hairpiece fell off into my teeth and my glasses. So I went to DLive.TV /
Murder the media.
and everybody treats me good there.
Hold on.
And
Yeah, ignore that part about endorsing DLive. It's just something to watch. Just give us a second, guys.
around on the beach and step on piss clams, and I love it. Now I buy lemons instead of getting them shoved up my ass neck. Thank you, bastard.
Hello, this is Arnie. You might know me from the movie Twins or the movie Kindergarten Cop. Is this Coke or is it powdered sugar?
All right. Okay,
We
we're back.
discussed it.
Sorry
We're
about
back.
that. Yeah, this
We're
guy
not going to
sent
tell
this.
you what we discussed.
Pull up that picture, please. This guy sent this horribly photoshopped picture, and as someone who is, I wouldn't call myself an expert in Photoshop. I'm well versed in Photoshop, and I could tell you if something's edited or not. Even if I've done something with hours of Photoshop work into it, like I could still tell you there's mistakes I missed and whatnot because I didn't spend hours more trying to pull it off as a great con. You got it ready?
Yeah.
Look at this absolute retardation that people fell for. People are falling for this picture. Like this was real.
Yeah. First of all, I don't know how this is a red pill.
Right.
I don't understand it.
That's not how that works. I'll say this: he did match the blur on the background and the foreground. I give him that. But if you look at the very bottom, how the fuck, just for a green screen set, you just duplicate the Capitol floor? You just duplicate the Capitol floor and all its exact details and everything inside of a green screen set. That's not a green floor.
Let me give you the
You should watch the video.
let me give you the response to this. The response is you're in on it. You were there.
I'm Antifa.
No, not Antifa. You're part of the deep state
Oh yeah.
because you're calling this bullshit. You're anti-Q.
Oh, what is that? X?
And this green screen is...
I'm Z.
No, this green screen is... Wait, would this be pro-Q or anti-Q? Pro-Q, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
you're pro-Q... You're a QAnoner.
Yeah.
And I'll zoom in a little further. You're a QAnoner, and you're not to be trusted or believed. You're deep state. You're controlled opposition. You were never even at the Capitol because there was no Capitol to go to. Washington, D.C. is an
It's fake.
illusion.
It's all fake. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all knew this. Washington, D.C. Have you ever tried to look it up on a map?
John Terry, why'd it look like Compound Media? For
Whoa,
real.
yeah. That's a good... That's a pretty good
real.
observation.
Yeah.
So,
I even think the scaling is off on a lot of it too, if you think about depth and everything, but also not just with the floor, the fake Capitol floor. Light reflects. When you do green screen editing, you don't want reflective surfaces for a floor because the light bouncing off the green screen will
green.
show onto the floor. You would see green on the floor. So rendering that fucking useless. Useless. It would just look blotchy. It would look like the Capitol was faked behind them, and then there's just random transparent spots where they're walking.
hey, while we're on the subject of weirdness, so you were there covering the event live as it happened.
I was, along
Now-
with Nick Oakes.
Along
Free
with,
Nick Oakes.
With free Nick Oakes. GiveSendGo.com/free Nick. Please donate.
Please.
Our legitimate journalist for Murder the Media was picked up by the Department of Homeland Security on his way home in Hawaii. He is being detained right now, and he needs legal representation, and we're trying to raise money for that. So please, if you cannot donate, ask other people to donate. GiveSendGo.com/free Nick, Nick. Thank you so much for listening to that. But I wanted to ask you something. I'm hearing, I've been seeing things like the Buffalo Man,
Yeah.
which
Let's go back to that screen.
Let's go back.
He's the guy front and center.
Yeah, this gentleman right here.
Yeah.
So Pierce was telling me that this is actually more of a traditional, and when I said Pierce, I meant from BlackVill'd.
Right.
But also Jiz Mahoney, who is a Viking historian, believe it or not, he's a man of all trades, okay?
Yeah.
But Jiz Mahoney says, no, he's not a Buffalo guy. This is traditional Viking wear. He's even got Viking tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you and Nick Oakes took a picture with this guy outside
Yes.
at the Capitol, correct?
Yes.
Now, our Parler account, sorry for all the plugs one after another, but our Parler account, at
Murder
the Media on Parler,
Say it again because I cut you off.
Murder the Media on Parler, all one, no spaces, at Murder the Media. As soon as we got the pic from our correspondents on the ground, we put it up on Parler. We posted it on Parler. And most people were like, woo, that's badass, bro. But I noticed there was a few people that said, no, keep in mind, what's going on at the time is absolutely historical. Has never happened in history. Some people say, oh, well, it happened in 1812. I don't think you're really taking away from anything. But has not happened before in American history. And so there's people everywhere. And our guys take a photo with a motherfucker dressed as a buffalo with red, white, and blue face paint. And I start getting questions on Parler about, why would you guys take a photo with a Black Lives Matter protester? And I go, First of all, that's a stupid question. But second of all, I will look into this gentleman. And I did look into this gentleman because we're a media company. I did several interviews. I did a quick fucking Google search. If you just go to Google and you put in Buffalo Man DC, you'll pull up articles that talk about the gentleman dressed as a Viking / Buffalo. 1 second.
Okay.
Dressed as a buffalo. And everybody on Parler thinks this was a BLM activist. So let me straighten out the record here. Let me clear everything up. They were the people on Parler, and this also includes high-profile people who apparently are fucking idiots or they're in on this nonsense, kept sending out a photo of the buffalo guy where it showed his torso, right? This stupid camera. It showed his torso and like the tip of a sign in the bottom of the frame of the picture, like this, right? And then about 30 or 40 feet behind him, there was some person holding a Black Lives Matter poster. Now, when I looked at the original photo, I go, oh no, I hope they didn't accidentally, spontaneously take a picture with somebody else who was a peaceful protester in DC, and the guy turns out to be some sort of BLM, Antifa, terrorist, secret agent guy. But it turns out, hey, all the pictures these high-profile people were sending around on Parler, it was cropped. And if you look at the real picture, the buffalo guy is holding a sign. It's a Q sign. He's a QAnon guy.
Yeah.
Which isn't a BLM Antifa guy.
The BLM was in the background.
It was in the background.
Which,
had nothing to do with him.
most of these protests, there's two sides.
I'm going to get the buffalo guy on the show. What do you think?
Let's get him on.
Boogaloo Boys was a made-up thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Boogaloo Boys. So our audience says, do y'all think the Boogaloo Boys were a made-up thing?
Yeah.
So
It was started as a joke.
Here's
and
my
then-
explanation.
Why are people saying
The Boogaloo Boys was started. You know what? I'm not going to give its initial inception that I 100% know about, but I'm not going to give any credence to
You'll
FBI
give your common
bullshit.
sense observation.
I'll give my observation. The Hawaiian shirts and all that shit started to take off as a funny meme. Your government and your government agencies, such as the FBI,
Because they're out there for us.
yeah, because they're totally
They're
on
for us.
American citizens' side. They infiltrated groups, and then they made people. They influenced people who jokingly were wearing Hawaiian shirts and shit, and talking about the Boogaloo Boys, which is the biggest fucking joke ever. It's literally a meme.
It's absolutely
Literally a meme. And the FBI memed it into reality to the point where they found autistic retards to do things in
and
the
radicalized young kids.
the FBI has a history of infiltrating groups, finding the stupidest people, the most autistic people in those groups, and then they radicalize them, and then they send them out on a fucking fake FBI mission, and they go, we got him.
Yeah.
We got this terrorist. We got
Huge
this drug
history.
dealer. We got this school shooter. We got this whatever. That's what they do.
It's also the cops too, but mostly the FBI. Yeah, they'll find someone who's
patsy.
impressionable, or they'll find someone who's not mentally all there, whether it be
It's usually autism.
schizophrenic or autistic or slight retardation. Maybe they're just slow,
'Cause these
and they know
people-
their opinions and everything.
Yeah,
and
these
they
people
just-
are more malleable than your
Yes.
average.
They find their soft clay, right? Their soft clay that has their political stance, and they mold them into what the FBI needs to keep being funded, because that's their job, right? Their job is to bust domestic terrorists. So how do you do that if there are none? You have to make them.
I'm glad you said that, because now let's think about this. So the FBI claims to be incredibly busy shutting down right-wing groups and whatnot, having to spend all their time and resources making sure these crazy right-wingers Don't do anything organized and nutty that would threaten the fabric of American society. But they haven't done anything about 200 fucking days of rioting all over the country. Keep in mind, this includes D.C. This includes people who proclaimed we're taking over swaths of American cities. We are claiming them as our own. This is no longer the United States. They're taken over with violence, and they are held with violence. But here's the thing. They were never called domestic terrorists. They were never called insurrectionists. They were never infiltrated by the FBI. You never got any FBI headlines that said, hey, we stopped a cell, a domestic terrorist cell of people who are taking over swaths of cities, burning businesses, all these things.
What's this new term, subservient or subordinate, or there's a new term?
Subversive?
What does that mean?
Subversive means to
No,
like...
I think he's talking about, what
Audience
is it, the
question.
S word?
Yeah, audience question.
Seditionist.
Yes.
Yeah, a seditionist is someone who provokes people to enact violence.
Right, so let's get into that. Let's get into the idea that the people who were unarmed in D.C. and walked into the building that their tax dollars pay for, right? They are now extremists, domestic terrorists, seditionists, all these things. Now, I want to show you a picture of the D.C. Riot, okay? And I want you to look at this, and I want you to realize that what they did was really bad, and maybe you shouldn't fully support it.
Isn't this awful?
What you're seeing here is a picture of Washington, D.C. As the caption says, the nation's capital is legitimately on fire in every direction. This is unreal. Now, I want you to take a look at this photo and realize this was not January 6th. This was another... What month was this happening?
May.
This was in May. Nobody ever said extremist. Nobody ever said domestic terrorist. Nobody ever said any insurrectionist. You never heard these terms coming from the government. And now the terms coming from the government are unfortunately coming from the right. The right that...
My bad. I mistimed that.
I couldn't figure out what it was.
You had it right on the money.
BlackVill'd says, Dick, I love the C920 camera quality. Glad I bought it.
This is actually a Logitech Brio, and it's a little bit out of your price range, bud.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're still working out the kinks with it. Brand new camera.
Yeah, I said that, and then as I'm saying, as my word sorry is coming to an end, I scrolled my eyes up to BlackVill'd's other comment that says, I am Fast Eddie's smirking revenge. Whew! Are we going much longer? I don't really have the energy. I just want to let people know, yeah, we are still here. I'm not going to shut the fuck up.
You know, I was going to try to lead it into my telling.
Oh,
what
we
happened.
still got to cover that.
Yeah, we have an exclusive, and it's the footage, right? That I believe
unseen
footage. I have not released this to anyone except for Teddy. Okay, nope, nobody's seen it.
I ain't seen shit.
Teddy hasn't seen it. Fast Eddie hasn't seen it. And this is footage that nobody else has seen. It stayed on my hard drive. I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest.
You did take it off of your hard drive and put it into the cloud, though, right?
Several different clouds.
So there's no reason for anybody to, I don't know, try to come get your hard drive.
No, there's no reason to even try to look for any hard storage or anything. It's all erased. It's all deleted. But it is in several different places, encrypted. I even have it on a floppy drive, a series of floppy drives. There's 214 floppy drives total that make up the entirety of this footage.
492 megabytes, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
So I'm about to release you my clips
Yeah.
Okay.
You pull it up, I'll talk. No, this is unseen DC footage, okay? Now, if you're tuning in, you're literally, there's 35 people watching right now. You are the first people in the world to see legit HD DC footage.
Our exclusive footage.
This footage, I meant.
No one has seen these clips
Brand new.
specifically.
Hold on.
Now,
You can stop that.
no, you're just cutting to me. This is unseen footage of me and Nick Oakes, our journalist that is currently, you know, he's been abducted. What? No,
he was being sarcastic.
He's been abducted. He's been abducted by one of the agencies for entering a building. And I believe this video somewhat exonerates him. It kind of shows all we did was cover events. That's all we did. We followed a crowd, covered events. And I want to say furthermore, you'll see in the video with the way events happened, in most cases, if we did not follow the crowd that was immersed around us, we would have been trampled if we tried to resist the crowd and go the other way, which is dangerous, all right? This is absolute exclusive footage I have not shown to anyone. I'm about to hit play. You ready?
Yeah, I got to pee, so yeah, whenever you are.
Oh, you don't want to watch it? Okay, cool.
I'll watch it.
Oh, I mean... I'm going to pause it real quick. So at this point, what happened here, me and Oakes, we were mostly doing satiric... I don't need your grammatical corrections. Oakes and I were mostly doing satirical interviews with people. We had a great one with elderly Chinese women. Unfortunately, that was streamed, and it didn't come through. But after this point, we marched after Trump's speech, and we went straight to the Capitol. And as you can see, there's a couple hundred of us right at the front of the Capitol, and they're just firing on us. They're firing flashbangs, they're firing tear gas, they're throwing mace, they're firing pepper balls at us, and people are getting pissed because we're just standing there. Now, what you see here... Jesus Christ. What you see here is this is scaffolding that was directly on the left. I'll back up just a second. So this shot right here, this here is just to the left of that by about 30, 40 degrees. This is Joe Biden's, this is scaffolding put up for Joe Biden's inauguration. And there's probably 4 cops there trying to block this crowd of several hundred at this point while they're getting fired. I'm going to lower the volume because the music is not important for this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's go ahead and lower that so I can comment over it. People are getting mad, and you'll notice right here the entire crowd just kind of starts shoving and gathering. And if you've ever been a crowd of several hundred and they're moving in one direction, it's kind of like a stampede. You don't really resist it. You don't want to get trampled, all right? Especially not with our expensive video equipment and everything. Yeah. I do want to hear some of the music, though. Hold on. There we go. As you can see there, while we're in the scaffolding, they are open-firing pepper balls as much as they can. And I'm sure they had plenty of ammo, because this guy keeps going back and grabbing more magazines of pepper balls. So now everybody's moving under the scaffolding, going up the steps. This is us covering the crowd that all did this. Now, I took a shot over here just to kind of capture the size of the crowd that was here. Jeez, I feel like I'm going over vacation slideshow shit. But if you look in the distance over there, you're gonna see a mile-long stretch of road beyond that crowd, full of people. There must have been like 300,000 here. Now this is the steps and everything. We moved in for a closer shot over here. Oh, hold on. Right, so we moved in for a closer shot at this point. I'm going to fast forward. Moved in for a closer shot. Here we go. So you can see a window broken. People are climbing in through that because everybody's kind of being bottlenecked right here. So once we're in at this point, we're just like, fuck it, let's just cover everybody that's in here. Let's just take a look around. You know what I mean? This was not anyone's office. This looks like a meeting room of sorts. This was just a meeting room of sorts that nobody's specific office, but the doors were open, so we just looked around.
Oh, that's
we didn't
beautiful.
force anything open. We didn't kick any doors open. We didn't...
Is that,
You're right. We didn't kick
that
any
called a
doors open.
Is that called a rotunda?
I don't know. Here was an interesting sight. There were security doors trying to close, and people were jamming flags into them, trying to stop it. That's pretty much the end of the footage.
That was a nice rotunda.
As I was being talked over.
I wasn't watching. I had to go use the restroom.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Some people call it the little boys' room.
Unfucking believable.
Sorry, I didn't. We collectively didn't mean to get you angry.
Oh, I'm not angry.
No.
What are you...
To light a fucking fire.
No
Yeah,
one said
no-
those words.
No fire. No,
I'm
he was,
ignoring the peanut gallery.
No, what
But,
the peanut gallery said was, "You're the insurrectionists?" ? Like,
No.
it's ridiculous.
I'm the journalist.
Yeah.
And so was Nick Oakes. All we did was cover what happened.
Those
All right.
people were the insurrectionists.
I got to tell you, Bob, next Saturday, we're going to get a third microphone, and you're
Yeah.
going to be on it.
If you comment, you have to be on a microphone.
Here's the problem.
Because the crowd is not hearing you. The
No.
audience isn't hearing you.
Nobody can hear you.
So I'm just talking to myself right now, essentially.
And I'm talking to myself right now.
What's the future of America?
What's the future of America? Nobody knows. But here's what I do know. Think about this.
Yes.
Apple and Google have effectively shut down Parler. Now, me personally, I would think, no, they didn't. You can just download an APK. You don't need the Google Play Store.
And use the website.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I've been on Parler for a short time now, and I got to be honest. The average Parler user is not going to understand how to download an APK, even though it's the eeasiest fucking thing you've ever done in your life.
95% of the Parler crowd is retarded.
Not 95.
I mean, they're Trump supporters. So
I didn't. Oh, dude. I hope nobody saw that from Parler.
that was a bad joke.
I would
I'm sorry,
say,
Parler crowd.
I would say 80% of the people on Parler. Let me put this politely. Let me fix the camera first.
Get a Spider-Man it. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh, I got it.
80% of people on Parler are
Great camera.
kind of slow. But the other 20%, people that subscribe to Murder the Media on Parler, at Murder the Media on Parler, very smart folk. But here's the thing. Being as tech savvy as we are and everything, you know, we kind of tend to forget that your average, your layman, if you will, gets a little confused, those crazy text talk and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they're the ones that do download apps from places like Google Play and stuff, which is convenient. But you don't need to do that. Here's the problem. They need to do that. If you throw some weird tech jargon malarkey at them, they're like, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to stay... What's an APK? I'm going to stay on my Facebook and my Twitters and stuff. So it's hard to get people to understand that it's not that difficult to get things like Parler. But what's more important, some people should really be focusing on, is why are literally the two largest corporations in the world that are based in the United States able to / allowed to shut down smaller networks. That's called a duopoly. No, monopoly means one peanut gallery. Duopoly means two in control. Then you got to throw in Amazon. Amazon controls a huge amount of servers. Now,
Amazon AWS.
AWS. Now, Parler, which means Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
Now, Parler might have fucked up because they're hosted on Amazon Web Services.
Am I going to interrupt your rant if I make a comment?
No, do it.
Why the fuck, if you're trying to run a free speech platform, would you host it on Amazon's or GoDaddy servers? I know they did it on Amazon, but either GoDaddy too. Why? Why would you do that? If you're trying to, you've seen what happened over the last 5, even 10 years. Why would you host your servers on Amazon AWS? Okay, back to you.
So the problem you run into when you deal with a company that is so large and they want to push a specific agenda is eventually you're going to have to cater to their whims. Now, I was going to go in a different direction, but now I'm going to shift gears and I'm going to change another direction. Did you know that the Pentagon stores massive amounts of data on Amazon Web Services? So if Amazon Web Services can collapse or cow Parler into bending to their will, why wouldn't they someday at some point be able to do the exact same thing to the heart of the defense of the United States? That just now dawned on me.
Yeah.
Hey, Pentagon.
Hey!
Either you're in bed with them or you're too stupid to realize that that's a possibility. I think that was a good, concise shot at the Pentagon / AWS. It's a joint venture now, everybody. Where I feel like I can stop on that rant because I want people to remember that and think about that specific thing.
Think about that, guys.
Not the show. I'm not ready to end the show.
I am ready.
But I wanted everybody to think about that. I tell you what. I like to say, do your own research. So just go to Google and put in AWS Pentagon, and whatever you find, you find. But maybe it's pretty fucking dangerous that Amazon, which is one of the largest companies in the world, stores the data of the Pentagon. So let's shift away from them and go to the actual two largest companies. Now, this could have changed around a little bit because of the COVID pandemic and Amazon reaping the benefits from this. But when I last checked, which was a while back, it was Apple and Google that were the largest companies in the world. Keep in mind, Tesla is now, Elon Musk is now worth more money. He's like the richest man in the world now.
Yeah. No.
Nope.
Elon Musk
surpassed everybody.
him. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I just saw that today. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
But I could be wrong. Either way, there's a lot of money tied up in everything, and it's not important who who the richest man in the world is. It's just important to know who the top 5 richest companies are, and then follow what it is they're doing to smaller companies with the complicity of the United States government. Now, what's going on right now is Apple, the largest cell phone company in the world. Now, some people will go, well, Android has more handsets than Apple. Yeah, Android might, but Android is open to anybody who wants to make an Android cell phone. Apple cell phones and Apple iOS cell phones all run and are controlled by Apple, making them the largest cell phone manufacturer ever.
The most powerful.
The most powerful.
Yeah.
Now, Apple, it doesn't matter if it's Apple or Google. I shouldn't even went into that. That's an aside. Those two, the duopoly, is shutting down. They shut down Gab a long time ago. Now, Gab is still successful. They're still a successful venture, despite the technocracy oligarchy with the complicity of the United States government. Gab is doing okay. Sorry, I'm a little drunk and I'm getting confused. But the point is, Parler is on the chopping block next. Parler has already been removed from the Apple Store. They've already been removed from Google Play. Now, the Peanut Gallery is saying to me, why? And I'm going to tell you why. According to an article I read from TechCrunch, from Apple, says that unless Parler does more to moderate their content, Apple deems it dangerous and feels like it should not be on their App Store.
No free speech.
Free speech is dead, and oligarchy reigns. If it's not an oligarchy, it's corporatocracy. Is that a thing? It is now. I just made it one. I just willed it into existence. Those are the... Apple and Google, you have to understand, are responsible for 3 billion people and what they are able to see and access. Now that's startling because 3 billion people, now the world is 8 billion? But a lot of people forget, most of the world doesn't even have access to most of this shit. So the people that do have access to it are at the whim of Apple and Google for what it is they're able to access. So that said, it's important to notice when these massive tech giants are saying you can't go to this place, which is very popular, by the way. Before it was banned, Parler was the #1 downloaded app on the Apple, what do they call it? The Apple App Store. The iPhone Store. I don't know. I don't use Apple because I'm not a fucking idiot. Sorry, Rex Thompson. I didn't mean to call you out on that. I'm noticing the comments here, which interrupted my rant that wasn't going anywhere other than your government is owned by tech companies. Sundown TV says, think the DoD is currently being sued by AWS for giving it to Microsoft. I would Google that, but I don't feel like it. But you know what? I believe you. And I'm being totally serious because you aren't NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, etc. And I've decided that I will never believe another word that those fucking people say again. And hopefully, I will never see anything that they say again. Old Torf said, click the link I posted. Tito Jerome says, pull it up. What's up, Tito? I thought you were coming over today. Where did you post it? I'm checking Whiteboard and I'm checking VSSS. Hold on. By the way, I'm just gonna say this. I think the peanut. Somebody. We got 10 guests in the studio today. I think one of them like hit a skunk or something. I smell a literal skunk. But anyway, Old Torf. I'm pulling it up now. Nope, that's the wrong one. Bear with me. I'm sorry. We're not as professional on YouTube as we were on DLive. I posted it in a YouTube chat. Okay, I'm going to pull it up. Old Torf, I found it. Sundown TV wants a Tito celebrity appearance next show. This is what I told our peanut gallery. Now, we have had very loyal fans in the area of... you know what? I don't care. I'm not afraid of them anymore. Around the area of Monte Rio, California, home of Bohemian Grove. And we've always welcomed guests to come in studio. Not guests like that would be on the show, but, you know, people just to hang out and watch what's going on because it's fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. I watch other shows in person without being on camera, and I like to watch my show, which was awesome before it was taken away by DLive. And anyway, so we got about 10 guests in studio. They all went out for a smoke break. Brad, way to go. But we told them ahead of time. We said, I know you want to be on the show, but that's probably not a good idea right now. Now, you might ask why if you're not aware of what's been going on, but I'll tell you why. Sorry. I see PNW Affliction. I see Fuck DLive. Big Tech still. Yep. And then I see Brad Buchanan. Way to go, Brad. Thanks a lot. And anyway, I said, now's not a time you probably want to be on camera. It's a little dangerous out there. I don't know if you want to... I don't know if you want to show up and show your face just to be like, hey, I was on that. This is probably one of the things you don't want to be on right now. Anywho, hold on. I'm gonna slide way over. Wait, maybe I can do this. You know what? Stick with me. Let's see what happens. Let's do this. Nothing. Let's do this. Nothing. Let's do this. Nope. Let's do this. Nope. There it is. PNW Affliction says, found you guys because high-fivin' shared you out. I'm sure they mean shouted you out. Brad Buchanan says, Leroy doesn't bitch out. Leroy Jenkins. Let me go back to the comment before that. PNW says, found you guys because of high-fivin' shared you out. I have made... the mistake of not plugging high-fivin' enough. High-fivin.com, Hifiven. If you wanted a Facebook alternative, which you should, check out highfivin.com. It's basically Facebook without the ridiculous censorship. If you really wanted to grow something and stop benefiting Facebook, but didn't want to really lose the look and feel and user interface of Facebook, you would want to check out highfivin.com. That's HIFIVEN.com. Okay? And I'm not joking. You should check that out. I don't think you would be disappointed in highfivin.com. It's probably time you left fucking Facebook. We will probably start building our High-Fivin profile up again. It's kind of been lacking lately just because, I'm going to be honest with you guys, trying to promote a brand or a channel or a show across multiple platforms is very exhausting. And I'm sorry to highfivin.com that it came to us having to be banned from all these places to start pursuing that avenue. That was obviously never our intent or reasoning. And we wouldn't just jump on highfivin.com at the end because we were shunned by bigger platforms. We should have kept up with you guys the whole time. But anyway, we will be here now. We will continue to plug High-Fivin'. We will continue to plug Parler. But let me give a super special shout out. And I'll try to pull this up. I need to get to this article, but I'll try to pull this up to Telegram. I'm going to read a response that we got from Telegram when they were asked about everything that's going on with Parler being removed from app stores and whatnot. But let's go ahead and get to this article real quick that was kind of touching on what we were talking about before. This is from December 16th. This is all the way in last year. The headline is Amazon and Pentagon resume Jedi legal arguments. By the way, if you're a fucking retard like most of the country, you'll need catchy sayings and phrases like Jedi to get you interested in shit that's actually happening. Amazon Web Services asks the judge to toss out the contract award while Defense Department lawyers call the company's protest a prohibited strategic gambit. Now, this is what happens when you get in bed with companies like Amazon. Amazon Web Services argued in a redacted court filing October 23rd that a judge should invalidate the Defense Department's award of the Joint Enterprise Defense Infrastructure contract to Microsoft over, quote, systematic bias, bad faith, and undue influence exerted by President Trump. So now tech companies are suing each other over who gets to store some of the most sensitive data in the world. Why, in a government that is in debt $20+ trillion, even letting third parties store their sensitive data? You gotta wonder about that. Now the government's gonna say, oh, this wound up being a cheaper alternative. Hey government / Pentagon used to drop record numbers of $1.9 million Tomahawk missiles by Barack Obama to such an extreme degree that you literally ran out of them. You've never given a shit about money. This is what happens when lobbyists get in the ear of government agencies and officials.
Who's the biggest sellouts in Congress?
Who's the biggest sellout to Congress? Asks the peanut gallery. Now, when you ask who's the biggest sellout to Congress, are you saying which politician?
Yes.
Which politician's biggest sellout? I don't know.
I could tell you.
I don't want to know. I just want to know that. I just want to get the word out that they're all fucking sellouts.
They're all sellouts, but a good example of everybody who thought was on our side, and I use quotes, I use air quotes very specifically because, you know, it's just anyone right of left. But a good example, if you want to know who the sellouts are, it was a few months ago. It was like some kind of investigative hearing with the four big heads, Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Twitter, Apple, Amazon, and Google. Oh, sorry. Amazon, Apple, Google, and Microsoft, right? And all of them had questions for all these heads, right? But you notice either everyone specifically left out one of those heads of a corporation, or they didn't grill them as much. And that's how you know who's in whose pocket, right? So, for example, and again, this is just an example, Ted Cruz hounds Google, he hounds Amazon, and he hounds Microsoft. But for some reason, he's a little light on Jeff Bezos. And then, again, this is just example, you go to Matt Gaetz, who hounds Microsoft. He hounds Amazon. He hounds Google. But he leaves out the fourth head. Again, you know what I mean? And they're all rotating these grilling questions, looking like they give a shit. They leave out these grilling questions for all these heads. Safe, hold on. My bad. They have all these grilling questions for these four heads, but really it's only for three of them. And you pay attention to which heads each one of them are focusing on, and that's the one whose pocket they're not in. And the one they left out...
I'm going to destroy your point.
Sure, go ahead.
And I'm not doing it to be malicious.
Go ahead. I'm drunk.
Everything he said is absolutely true in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that said, that's all, no matter who they questioned, it's still a dog and pony show. Here's why. Because they said all that shit and they never fucking did anything. They never do. These are photo ops. Hit it.
Yeah.
These are photo ops. They purposely pull these people into Congress, into their Skype videos or whatever their company is, in order to, promote their camera live streaming software. But it's all a show. So Matt Gaetz, who I don't absolutely hate other than the fact that he's a member of a corrupt, tyrannical system, can go, I scolded those sons of bitches. You see that? Oh, bitch, I fucking took Facebook to task. I fucked Mark Zuckerberg up, dog. Motherfucker. What was
That's right.
What's the name of that motherfucker on Twitter?
Jack
Dorsey?
Jack Dorsey.
What's the name of some of the other tech oligarchs we got?
Sanjay Kubliani.
Sanjay Kubliani. Where's he from?
India.
India?
Germany.
Look, hold on. Let me just correct something. The answer to that question of blank, where's that person from? Where's that thing from? Doesn't matter what it is. The correct answer to that question from my co-host is always
Germany.
Germany! It doesn't matter if it's true or not.
That's right.
My bad.
But here's the thing. The whole idea of the fucking nonsense show of Congress, I'm going to crack down on these motherfuckers. Hey, stupid, you're a fucking lawmaker. Make a fucking law. Hey, 230. Whatever happened with 230? Oh, nothing. They can do whatever they want. Fuck it. Held accountable? No, they're not responsible for anything whatsoever. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm just glad to know where you stand. Republicans, by the way, because they're my favorite. Republicans constantly go, hey, my constituency is angry at so-and-so. Let's have so-and-so Skype call into Congress because we keep pushing COVID restrictions that our constituents are also not in favor of. So we'll have, let's get social media tech giants in here today.
Yeah.
Because my constituents say, hey, I'm angry with what's going on with said tech giant. And they go, here's an idea. Let's pull in Twitter, Facebook, Google. I don't know if they got Apple. I don't know. And then they get them on, and then they have all these conservative Congress people, and they go, they question them. They call it grilling. And the media, even the left-wing media, goes along with it. They go, Ted Cruz grilled CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey. They grilled him. Here's the thing. You can ask whatever fucking question you want. The tech giants who own you can answer however they want. They're not held accountable. And you don't do shit. You just want a photo op of you doing something.
Right.
But let me tell you this.
A photo op of you doing something.
I've got mad at these rich guys that own me. Even though they're in on they know what the fuck is happening.
Right.
Oh, Jack Dorsey, billionaire. Who owns Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg, billionaire. Oh, he wasn't in on it ahead of time. Like, oh, they're going to give me a tongue lashing, and I got to kind of take it so we can pretend in front of the American people, both the government and the tech companies, oh, they're all fighting and hashing it out. You're fucking lying. And if you believe it, you're an idiot. But here's the thing to take away from it. After all that grilling and all that angry talk that your right-wing representatives gave, those tongue lashings that they gave to the people that control the flow of your information, and there's very few of those people. I can name them all right now. You ready?
Ooh.
Apple, Google, Facebook, Twitter. You want to add any of them to that?
Microsoft?
Microsoft is old as fuck. Ain't nobody
Doesn't
worried
matter.
about Microsoft.
No. Doesn't
It's an
matter.
old ass motherfucker.
Doesn't matter if they're old as fuck. Half of people using computers are using Microsoft technology.
I know. I was just joking. I was making a joke that Microsoft is
I wanna give
old
a shout
and
out.
stupid. They
wanna
couldn't
give a-
even make a phone.
I want to give two shout outs. One, Chance Paladin, who's watching us on
I
YouTube.
saw Chance. Hey, Chance.
He's a DLive guy, and we really appreciate you still coming to YouTube. And I'm sorry, guys, you're on this other garbage platform. It's intermediate. The other, over the years...
Yeah, Gab does own their own servers. Parler needs to go that way. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, but who hosts the... Oh, they own their own servers?
Yeah, Gab is able to pull it off because they don't rely on motherfuckers like Amazon Web Services. No.
But one other thing I want to point out. Over the years, you and I have...
butted heads, as they say. I'm the left and you're the right. I totally made that up.
No. I'm the fat retard and you're the lesbian. No. We've gained a great synchronicity on our shows, a great show flow. But there's one thing we always disagree on.
Okay, hit
There's
me.
one thing we're never synchronized on. When to end the show.
I felt like I'm rolling. I'm doing good.
You are, but it's now just BlackVill'd.
Yeah, but
This is just BlackVill'd late night.
Let me be honest with you. I'm just gonna put something out there, and if I'm wrong, let's have the audience disagree. Maybe this is a little BlackVill'ing. Maybe BlackVill'ing, God forbid, just means the truth. Everybody I talk to says, "Hey, don't tell anybody I said this. Don't worry, this is okay." Jesus Christ, Brad.
Brad, it doesn't count if you do it yourself, dude. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's YouTube. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But hey, get us kicked off another platform.
I don't give a
Appreciate it.
shit. I can't moderate this chat. Hey, you know what? Fuck YouTube. I don't give a shit what they say in the comments.
I love YouTube.
And that's all I can really say about that. No, what was I saying? So I talked to people, and look, this isn't. You know what? I'm okay. Fuck it. I'm not gonna downplay it. Everybody I talk to says, "Don't tell anybody," but I'm just gonna be honest with you. BlackVill'd is my favorite show on Murder the Media.
I know, and I get a lot of people coming to me, and they say, dude, seriously, don't tell Vil, because you guys make such a dynamic duo.
You motherfucker.
All right, this is Peepus McCarthy talking. But they say, please don't tell Vil, because we love BlackVill'd. But honestly, Dick Pilled is possibly the best show I've ever seen.
You just forgot the name of your own show. I heard it in your voice.
No, there was suspense build up, dude. Come on. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right.
So, I mean, yeah, we're at a stalemate, all right?
No, Now, here's the thing. People are saying, they're fighting. But what we're doing...
I'm the honest man. I'm gonna tell you right
What we're doing,
hold on.
Peanut Gallery.
Dick pills. I want to hear dick pills.
All right, buddy.
What we're
Here,
doing,
do it
Peanut
again.
Gallery.
Whoosh.
What we're doing, Peanut Gallery, is we're radio warring amongst ourselves.
Vil and I have never had a problem with airing our dirty laundry and just being totally honest with each other. And it's fine. Please hold on, dude.
I think he wants to end it because he can't participate. You want to sit in my chair?
Nope.
I want you to sit in my chair.
Go ahead.
He says,
I can
"Go
tell
ahead."
you afterwards.
Just do it right now. Just do your character right now.
It's not a character. It's
It's
just
not
me.
a character, it's a show. See, this is why, same with the comment section. I don't listen to what anybody says.
Yeah, this is why we ended the whole live studio audience thing. We were a live studio audience for a while, especially when we were owned by Xi Jinping and the CCP.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hey, fellas, I just called into the hotline.
Oh! Hey, what's up, Sam?
Oh, man, I'm real sorry to hear about what happened to DLive. I was actually a big
We're
fan
not.
of DLive.
We're not sorry about it.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite places to go to see men have sex with each other
Yeah, they still allow that.
on live stream. But since y'all got banned, I'm just going to go back to... do you guys mind if I plug something real quick?
Go for it, dude. Go for it.
Pornhub.com.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on. Mijo. Pornhub.com /gay. Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on a second.
Oh, Sam.
Sorry, hold on. What I meant to say was, I'm a little older, so
Yeah.
I messed these things up, which I'm sure you're okay with. Everybody knows some older people in their lives, but
Right.
not too many older queens, as we like to call them. So you just got to bear with us, Mijo,
You and Michael.
me and Michael. But I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It was, write this down, everybody. Pornhub.com /gay. Now, I'm not going back to DLive anymore. It's not going to happen. We
Thank
had
you,
to cut.
Sam.
We had to cut Sam. off. But we can't. Look. We like Sam. Here's the thing. That wasn't Dick Pill. That was this show.
That's the one we're on. It's ThunderdomeTV. It's the show we're doing.
Our audience is confused, but here's why. Here's why our audience is confused. Is because he goes, you know what the best show you guys do is? And I say, what? And he goes, it's BlackVill'd. And I go,
Oh.
I assumed that's what it was. But I guess he hasn't seen the craziness of ThunderdomeTV. So
Well, not
anyway-
just that, but he's caught a glimpse of Dick Pilled, and he demands more. Everyone
you-
seems to demand more once they've seen Dick Pilled. Yes.
No, it wasn't Dick
Yep.
Pill, you liar.
Absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
As funny as that was,
Totally, that was Dick Pill.
That was
yeah.
Dick Pilled.
You want to hear some more Dick Pilled? Oh, hold on.
I think I'm just gonna cancel.
Oh, hi, boys.
Oh, Caitlin. Hey.
Guys, I'm so sorry what's been happening. I've been watching the news.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's been crazy stuff, huh?
Yeah, apparently you guys are domestic terrorists.
Hold on. No. We're journalists.
No,
Caitlin.
hold on. Hear me out. I'm just saying that, do you guys mind if I'm candid? No.
go-
Yeah, be candid.
Yeah, go
as you
ahead.
want.
It's fine, Caitlin.
Okay, let's be honest. I totally murdered a woman one time by rear-ending her, and I pushed her into traffic, and she got T-boned.
This is not news, Caitlin.
I know, but I'm just saying, I've never been called an insurrectionist.
Well, that's hardly insurrection. That's just you running someone over and getting away
I'm
with it
saying-
because you're
look,
rich.
Hear me out, okay? All I'm saying is that the people in the Capitol killed one person who actually wound up having a stroke. Big fucking deal.
Okay.
Okay, Caitlin, first of all, I don't want to minimize what happened to the officer in the Capitol. But what I would like to do is highlight that the law enforcement people, if you will, in the Capitol literally murdered a woman, and 3 other peaceful protesters died from what they're calling medical emergencies. Now, I don't know what medical emergency means, but something tells me they didn't all just have simultaneous COVID deaths.
They may, or may not, have been cracked over the head by a baton, or
Thrown off a
trampled,
balcony.
stomped, pushed, thrown off a balcony,
Who knows?
hit in the head in the right spot with a rubber bullet. Who knows?
Yeah, 4
Yes.
people. Okay, so the peanut gallery says, the peanut gallery asks, that happened? So if y'all don't know, let me catch you up. 5 people died during the peaceful protests in Washington, D.C. One of those persons was a law enforcement officer who, from what I have heard, I'm not saying this is 100% accurate, but from what I've heard, had a stroke after this person left the actual protest. Had a stroke. Now, that still leaves 4 peaceful protesters that died. And you only know, the news is only telling you right now at this very moment, that one person, a United States veteran that has done 4 tours of duty, was shot in the neck and subsequently died on the 6th.
Police officers behind her.
With police officers. This whole thing is so deep because it was a man in a suit and a mask that shot a female
Was she
in.
hot?
She was very attractive,
Oh my fucking god!
and that's why I should be extra outraged. And but the guy shot with police officers right behind her that were in control of the not out of control situation. Now, my prediction is the murderer of Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Everybody say her name in the comments. Ashley Babbitt. Don't forget it.
Ashley spelled with an I.
With an
Kinda
I.
retarded, but you know.
I'm not okay with you saying that.
That her name was retarded?
Yeah, I'm not okay with
She
that.
didn't deserve to die, but her name was
I
spelled
have
stupid.
voiced my displeasure. I'm not telling you to change your mind or statement or apologize. I'm just saying I think that was in bad taste. But that said, the Secret Service officer, whoever murdered her, murdered her, if you look at the 3 different videos, you'll see footage of the police directly behind her, just peacefully like telling people like, hey, we're going to go this way now. And then they
Yeah.
murdered her, assassinated her.
You see from all the clips, there's at least 10 seconds where the Secret Service guy on the other side of a doorway is aiming for someone. And Ashley's face comes into view, pops her, and then runs away. While she had cops behind her, right? These cops, sorry, correcting the autofocus. These cops would have done something if she was being violent, if she was destroying something. Hold on, dude. If she was destroying something, if she was vandalizing, if she was threatening someone's life, there were 4 cops, I believe, that were behind her. They would have done something, and they didn't. Instead, Secret Service, bam, pow, assassinated her.
Ping, pow, boom. So I was out over there in Sea Caucus. That was a Goodfellas reference. Ping, pow.
Yeah,
Goodfellas reference.
I'm ready to end it.
People love Goodfellas references.
Yeah, it's great.
I said, I thought I told you to go fuck your mother. We
Am I
end
a
it.
clown? You think I'm funny? Funny? What do you mean funny? Like a
I'm
clown?
I'm here to amuse
Am I a
you.
fucking clown? Am I here to amuse you? I know that's a horrible...
No, I don't. No, I don't think you. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You want to go to casino after that? You
Go
wanna
to a casino,
No,
or-
casino. Fuck it. You want to hit the casino?
Too many cameras.
Are you still worried?
You know what? Let's go to a casino.
Let's go to the casino.
The audience unlocked.
Guys, we're in the motherfucking casino. Come check us out. We will be at Harrah's. Not going to say which one. See you there, dog. Peace.
Adios. And, yeah, there's no... You know what I'm used to doing? A chest.
Don't have to do that anymore.
We don't have a chest anymore. There's no more chest, guys. The chest is gone. Remember this whole thing?
Please release the chest.
Yeah, it's gone.
I
No more
gotta-
titties.
I got to answer a question.
Okay.
Because this is fucking important. Absolutely 1,000,000%. I will answer your question, Crumb Vision. He says, wait, no Murder the Media flags? What are you, scared? No, we literally left them in D.C.
Yeah.
We don't have any right now.
Yeah, I would say, to the best of my knowledge, DHS has a flag. And there was another microphone that was kind of made makeshiftly. We need to get some more stickers printed
Where is my homemade microphone?
in my car.
Awesome. So we
So that's
got
one
one
flag.
mic flag.
We have one mic flag. We just haven't got it back yet.
Richard
And
Austin.
hey, I want to say, fuck you for calling us scared.
Skirt. He says skirt.
Skirt.
Oh, skirt.
I
Sorry.
want to point out a funny
That's
comment.
right.
Richard Austin says, can't y'all make your own DLive?
Yeah, because I've totally got the money to just host my own service.
Pretty sure he was being sarcastic.
I know,
Oh,
but
sorry.
I'm also drunk, and that's why I want to end this.
McCrump, oh, I'm sorry. I meant Old Torf. Or Rex Thompson. Send those stickers over, baby.
Yeah. Old Torf, there were a lot of things I had that were left in D.C. Lost a little bit of equipment,
Drugs?
some drugs. I would say a total of $280 was left in D.C., which, you know, doesn't sound like much, but already the D.C. trip. You know what I wanted to cover with the D.C. trip?
What's that?
I wanted to cover how shitty just the experience of travel was. My first flight being garbage. My rental car experience being garbage. The hotel experience being weird and awkward. And I'll just call it, for the sake of this, garbage. But instead, you know, here we are with this.
Guys,
Here we are with this.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and touch on this real quick because as great and funny as this show is,
Crumb Vision, that's $280 worth of stuff lost. I overpaid on a lot of other things.
You had a $49 sandwich in the airport.
$49 sandwich!
Now, hold on. That doesn't mean that's a delicious gourmet sandwich. It was a shitty fucking turkey wrap or some shit.
Yeah. It was a wrap. It wasn't even a real sandwich.
Yeah.
There was no bread.
Wraps don't count.
Preferably rye bread.
They must be rich people over there.
Well, yeah.
You ever traveled?
See, did you know that I think there's one county in Virginia that is a suburb of Washington, D.C. It has the most money per capita of anywhere else in the United States.
So the
I'm talking to the Peanut Gallery. Yeah, ironically, all the richest people, the most money-dense area in the United... Peanut Gallery has a microphone now. I'm trying to. Has more money than anywhere else in the country. Just saying. I'm not Fast Eddie. Oh, I'm Fast Eddie.
We're all Fast Eddie.
We're all Fast Eddie. No, you wanted to talk this whole goddamn time.
Okay.
Hey, you've been talking this whole fucking time. Now
Peanut
it's your
Gallery.
chance.
All right. I would want to ask this question since
Say
y'all
what
been
you feel.
talking.
10 seconds.
In the future, are you going to be a part of the Nike party or the Reebok party?
Adidas, dude, all day.
Pumas.
You're a third party?
Adidas and Pumas are
They're pretty
one.
in unison. Yeah.
Both
So,
German.
So, do you think that we are becoming the corporate United States of America with all this Apple, Microsoft? Well, it's a bunch of questions.
No, I don't think we're becoming that. I think we already are that. Hit me with another question. You can X out. I got this.
Okay. One more question, and then we're giving a farewell
Okay.
for the night.
What is your dream platform?
Our own.
Our own.
Untouchable. We want our own platform.
Untouchable,
No, hold on,
uncensored.
Hold on.
You got 2 minutes each.
He said, thank you for your rules.
Thank you. Peanut Gallery.
Well, they heard him. My dream platform, since I'm talking to a fucking genie in a bottle over here, my dream platform is I want to be the host of a network that grosses $17 billion a year, that triples every single year. So we're talking more money than God. And I don't want anybody else on my platform. I just want it to be me. And everybody watches me and listen to everything I say. Dream platform.
Dream platform.
You got to top mine.
Dream platform. I want to make fucked off videos and get paid. All of this, I want to get paid to do it. I want to make fucked off videos.
How much?
Hold on.
Okay.
All of this, I want to get paid to do it. I want to make fucked off videos, right? I want to get back to fun skits and videos. I want to do more talk show stuff, game shows, and I want to get paid to party. But mostly I want to get paid to party with the people who support the channel, watching, donating, subscribing, all of it. That's my dream. No. There is no rebuttal because we're about to end the show. Guys, YouTube... No. Okay. One last thing before we end the show. 2 last things. First thing, guys, please, especially now since we don't have a donation platform right now, this is all pro bono, please donate to the legal fees for Nick Oakes. Murder the Media journalist Nick Oakes. All right? He got arrested, and I didn't because I'm not as famous as him. All right? Bottom line, that's what it is. He's more infamous than me. He got popped at the airport. Please donate to his legal funds. And if you can't donate, share it, echo it, retweet it, whatever you got to do.
Let's stop being funny for a second. This man was on his way home to his wife and kid and
Practically newborn baby.
he got picked up at the airport by George Bush's Department of Homeland Security, which shouldn't even exist.
Should not.
And nobody has actually seen him since. This is your new America. So you can assume he's in a gulag. Now, America is still somewhat justice-based when it comes to its courts and whatnot. So we will hear from him. But the last we heard was he will either be extradited to Washington, D.C. on Monday, or he will be put on house arrest to stand trial eventually in Washington, D.C. But know this. He got picked up for being a reporter at literally the biggest historical event that has happened in at least 50 years. Let's give it a little bit of there might be other things. There might be other things, but let's give it 50 years. That's literally the biggest thing that's happened.
Literally, I showed you guys the footage about an hour ago when I thought we were going to end the show. I showed you guys the footage. All we did was move with the momentum of a crowd that pushed us, and once we were already in the building, we continued covering the events like real journalists, or as some would say, like gonzo journalists, right? All we did was cover events, and because of this guy's affiliations, all right? That's right, say his name, Nick Oakes, free Nick Oakes. Because of his affiliations, because he's more infamous, he got picked up at the airport. He was this close to being back to his family, his wife and his newborn baby. And now he can't be with them because they're gonna drag him through, what is it? Drag him through the coals? Rake him through the coals? They're gonna drag his name. They're gonna rake him over the coals and drag his name through the mud as awful, as horribly as they possibly can. And please donate to his legal fund. Please.
Yeah, imagine if this was you. Now,
imagine if all you did was go to a rally to cover it, and like an honest journalist, you covered it, and now the DHS and whatever is after you.
I got a better way to put it. Imagine you were an American protesting, which is your constitutional right, and this happened to you. You would want somebody to look out for you. Now, this man...
You didn't worry about this 10 years ago.
Fucking camera. This man wasn't just some average citizen that was protesting. He was covering the protest.
This fucking camera.
That's okay. We're going to figure this camera out. The point is, look, I put it in the comments section. Check the comments out. GiveSendGo.com/free Nick. Donate to a man who was arrested for covering literally
the biggest event in the last 200 years.
In the last
history.
It's so huge, and that's why they don't want it to get out. They want everybody out there to cower in fear for reporting on reality because they're afraid of it. That's who is always persecuted first. People who get out stories that threaten the powers that be. I'm ready to end the show now.
There's one last thing I wanted to touch, and I'm sure all of you followed the link on Telegram, but if you're just here organically somehow, please follow us on Telegram. What is it? T-me, or what is it? T-me? T.me.
.me.
/ is it ThunderdomeTV?
Yeah, somebody
T.me / ThunderdomeTV. I'm sure we're going to get removed from YouTube in a day or two. So please follow us on there. We're going to be moving platforms and everything. And we're going to keep pushing for you guys to please give to Nick Oakes charity. Don't give to us. Don't give to some other fucking right-wing e-celeb that doesn't deserve it, that purposely got into trouble. Please give to Nick Oakes. Please give to Nick Oakes so he can get back to his family. Because all we did was cover the event. We covered news. We did honest journalism. And that's why everyone's attacking him. On that note...
Keep going. I'm good.
No, that's it. I think that was a good note. That's right. I think that's a good note to end it on. Guys, thank you so much for following us on this other garbage platform that we still have for some reason. And... guys, we'll be back next week.
Check out highfivin.com for a more free speech alternative to Facebook. by the way.
Highfivin.com. Please, if you like social media.
Oh, we just broke 2K on Telegram. Fuck yeah. Woo! Hold on. I want you to end your stream, but keep mine going. Because there's something fucking important I got to talk about.
Okay, but wrap it up in a minute, please.
I know how to end the stream.
I thought we were ending an hour ago.
But more important things keep coming up. Again, thanks, High-Fivin'. Now, I got to pull something up that I did see on Telegram that I need everybody to know about. And that is the owner of Telegram gave a statement about, when the technocracy / government, because they're the same fucking people, go after Telegram because it's such a amazing platform that throughout history has not caved to nonsense and threats from governments from all over the world. I wanted everybody to be aware that Telegram is not going to cave to people's nonsense. It's not going to be threatened by the duopoly of Apple and Google. I want everybody listening right now, if you're not on it, but I see a lot of familiar names, but there's some people I don't know out there. If you're going to do anything tonight, just go to your app store, download Telegram. Now, this is going to sound like a plug, but it's not. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Download Telegram, join Telegram, t.me/ThunderdomeTV, and just watch what we post. Now, a lot of those posts you will see are forwarded to Murder the Media's channel from other channels. Click on the channel that the post originally came from in a lot of these cases, and that will take you to a brand new channel. So we resisted Telegram for a long time because we didn't understand it. We just thought it was literally a messaging service. No. If you're new to Telegram, let me help you bypass the learning curve. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of different, very original content channels on Telegram. And you just click on them, you join them, and then you see everything that they have to say. And you're going to get... This is the most important thing about Telegram. It's the most fascinating thing. It's even better than Twitter for this. You're going to get breaking news faster than any mainstream media channel, app, website ever. I know everything that happens in the world before you ever see it. As your average person who's not aware of how all these people know all this shit before you do. You want to know the secret? Join Telegram, and you're going to know everything before everybody else does. That's the coolest thing about it. t.me/ThunderdomeTV. I'm ready to go now.
Guys, and I know I already said this, but thank you for following us onto here. I know a lot of you specifically were on DLive, but you probably already had YouTube accounts, but you followed us to here. Follow us on Telegram. We've got great things in the works.
Here's
all right?
Here's a problem with what you just said. Now I got to touch on that.
Oh, boy.
Guys, we're going to be kicked off of fucking YouTube tomorrow. The only reason we're not kicked off now is because the channel name is ThunderdomeTV and not Murder the Media.
It's probably our last stream on here. It's only a matter of time before they connect the dots.
Yeah. So, look, if you want to stay abreast of updates and whatnot, you got two options, and I hope you pursue both of them. At Murder the Media on Parler and t.me/ThunderdomeTV on Telegram. They're both the same people, okay?
That's it.
I'm good.
Right?
Yeah.
Guys,
a lot of good plugging.
thank you so much. Everybody have a great night. And even though things seem really dark and troubling right now, keep your head up. All right?
This is all good stuff.
Stay positive. Everything's great. Have a good night. I love you all.
I need you to come back to me. Parler didn't get taken down. It got taken off of the app stores of Apple and Google. Parler is still around. It is not gone. Now we can go.
Don't be... Look, that's the point of BlackVill'd, right? That's the beauty of BlackVill'd. You can have this realistic look on what's really going on. Don't let it bring you down.
No, I let it bring me down.